Give me the trap game this weekend, the one that you go, uh-oh. Is there one that stands out for you?
Um, you could have said that about this game, I think, for Oklahoma had they won last week. Just with Oklahoma State, there for them next week in Bedlam. That was one that kind of I was thinking of going into it. I don't know. I mean, obviously for Michigan, I think that's the one you're looking at. They're playing Maryland, and they've got Ohio State on the other side. And, Michigan needs to win out. They need a little bit of help. But that's the one that, they can't really look past Maryland. Now, I don't think Maryland's a threat. But in reality, they like to throw the football around a little bit. Raheem Jarrett's one of the better wide receivers in college football. And you never know if you get caught looking ahead or a sleepy environment there in Maryland, and maybe you don't play the game you need to. I mean, it's not like Michigan's offense is the most prolific. They run the football effectively. Cade McNamara has continued to improve throwing the football downfield, in particular last week, in a nice comeback win. But the truth of the matter is they're not Ohio State, and so they can't afford to get behind any team, in my opinion. Otherwise, they kind of run that risk of potentially falling short. So,
what about
maybe you look at Michigan like that.
Utah against Oregon? It's not a trap
Well,
game.
No, because I think it's a trap game in the sense of like Oregon can't afford to lose and still make the playoff. But, really, no matter who wins, they're still going to see each other in the Pac-12 championship game. So that's the crazy thing about this matchup is Oregon can't afford to lose it. Utah probably still can. And the irony to it, too, is the way they go about picking the Rose Bowl, which is out of the rotation for the semifinal games. Utah has a better chance of losing this week and going to the Rose Bowl than if they happen to beat Oregon and then they go on and play each other in the Pac-12 championship game and lose that game because Oregon's not getting the playoffs. So they would probably be the team that ends up going to the Rose Bowl. So it's a weird scenario, but I don't even know if that's a trap game. I just think it's a tough game to play in Salt Lake versus a good Utah team that's really come around with Cameron Rising at quarterback for them.